Hello, everybody. Welcome and happy Thursday. So let's see. I think I might just jump into some things. If you are new here, my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am a writer, editor, and artist. And what ties all three of those things together is my love of fantasy and science fiction. Let's see. As a writer, over the last several years or so, my main focus has been on creative writing, especially fantasy and science fiction. And currently, my main work in progress is a women's fantasy that has elements of YA fantasy and epic fantasy, and it has a mythology base. All that's on mythology base. So yeah. I came up with the idea after doing some genealogy, and that's kind of so. Because of that, my main character is also doing some research of her own, let's just say. I don't want to give too much away, but yeah. So I think I'll be working on that today, by the way. As an editor, I am a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader, and I also do sensitivity reading for various experiences. And that can also be called authenticity reading, by the way. And I talked about it a lot last month, but let's see. And then as an artist, I love working with watercolors and other water-based media, inks and such. Actually, I do have an Etsy shop. It is, for those of you who were asking me about that, it is open. All my links are below, but all my social media is Heather Dewey Pettit. Even my Etsy shop is Heather Dewey Pettit, at least for the moment. Anyway, let's see. Jenna says, "Hey, I see a pretty face." Thank you very much. And hugs. Back at you. So Jenna's going to be leaving this running while she gets some errands and things taken care of. Thank you very much. Also, writer Sam Wicker, booping the like. I'll be in and out while I record. Awesome. I was in her stream just a little bit ago, getting there. So let's see. Anything else I wanted to say? So essentially, one thing I wanted to say is that these friends are part of the Heart Breathings writing community on Facebook. And by the way, all group rules apply, of course, during their streams. Let's see. And speaking of which, a couple of things I definitely wanted to mention, which is number one, I will be streaming for Heart Breathings this weekend for the virtual writing retreat. That will be on Sunday from 11 to 1. So it's kind of easy for me to remember because that's when I stream. That's my regular streams are from 11 to 1 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so I wanted to mention that. I also wanted to say that before I forget, that due to things going on with Facebook, essentially streaming within Facebook will not be happening starting on Monday. So that won't be happening in the group anymore. So essentially right now it's going to be just on the YouTube channels. So, but there are several of us who are admins for the Heart Breathings Writing community, and we all stream, run the sprints. So yeah, so there's lots of us, and then there's also other alpha tubers who run sprints as well. So there's all that. I will be putting links in the chat momentarily. Let's see. What else? I can't think of anything else at the moment. Referring to my notes, that should be everything. That is everything I can think of. All right. So we're going to get some sprints started pretty soon. Again, I hope everybody's having a good day. Excuse me. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab a timer. Anybody watching, if you want to let me know what you're working on today, that is fine. I will be doing, again, I'll be working on my novel today. Let's see. All right. So yes, if you're not aware, the virtual writing retreat is all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And so we have quite the lineup. It's kind of like Double Down Day, except it's for 3 days. And it's really great for folks to get a lot of stuff done. I like using Pomodoro sprints for anybody new here. I like to, basically, I've been doing 25 minutes and then I will do either 30 or 40 minutes for the second sprint, and then I will go back to a shorter sprint. Let's see. I got a 3-minute set up for later. And let me grab my usual Pomodoro kitty. And I will be sharing it. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I usually like to start at approximately 15 after the hour. So if I have everything ready before then, that is fine. Okay. I seem to be ready already. Okay. Looks like I've got some more comments. Let's see. Oh, Miss Diane Dobson Barton is here. Hello, says good morning. Oh, I'm still waking up. I kind of still am too, even though I've been awake since about 7 o'clock this morning. So, how are you? If I didn't say that, I know your future. I think I saw you in Sam's Friends. That is a really interesting name you got there. Says, hello, I'm working on a Stranger Things fanfic that has been giving me every scrap of trouble it can find to throw at me. Well, I can relate to that. Let's just say I can relate to that. That sounds really interesting. Are you also a fan of things 80s? I'm just curious. Because if you're a fan of Stranger Things, then I'm just making a connection, I guess. Plumstone, hello. I don't know if I've seen you here before. Welcome. How are you? I'm editing today, but I'm also sick. I'm sorry. The Dayquil hasn't kicked in yet, so I can't speak for the quality of these edits. I can understand that. Oh, hi, Stacy. Stacy V is here. Good morning, all. Editing today. Awesome. Lots of editing. That would be me as well, because that's what I've been. That's what. Here, let me. Okay, so that's what I've been doing as well. I've been editing my my first act, and so while essentially while I'm editing, I'm making my changes. Not only basically I was compiling documents and just getting myself organized, and because I had some things that were all over the place because I hadn't been focused on that on this project. I'd taken some time off from it. So at any rate, so I'm currently editing it, and so I'm doing some handwriting, and that seems to be helping my creativity. Oh, that's my pages drop. Okay, here we go. So I've got my novel writing notebook here, and I will be working on that. So once that is all completed, I will send out my Q1 to my critique partners. And if anybody hasn't heard the story, and then I will be continuing getting all that together, and then I will be composing in this notebook. So there's that. I might need a second one. It's kind of I already have. I would estimate I already have over 70, definitely over 70,000 words by now. I might have 75. So it's going to be probably somewhere around 90,000 words, give or take. So, okay. I think we are probably, everybody's ready for this. Let's see. Oh, I apologize. I need to turn airplane mode on my phone. Oh, we're doing that. During this first sprint, I will also be going to grab my coffee. I will also be drinking my water. Hey, everybody, that is a really good thing to do. It's good for you. And it helps your brain. So anyway, I'm also going to remember to sit up straight in my chair. If you need to and are able, please feel free to walk around, get the juices flowing and circulation, and if that is if you're able and that's what you need. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go ahead and get this started in in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's write. Well, that made me jump. Anybody else? So yes, how did everybody do? What did everybody do? I I pulled up some documents, got some things kind of like setting the stage a little bit. Got my notebooks ready for the day. Kind of started a little bit in my morning pages journal, but um, and it has been since last week since I have worked on my edits. So I'm just kind of mostly just got a few things prepared for that. Oh, I have to pull my hair down because it's anyway bothering me. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much what I did. I also walked around and I got a little bit and I got my coffee. So in addition, I popped some things in the chat regarding heartbreathing. So I decided to go ahead and do it during the first sprint instead of the second, just because. Let's see. I was here at Stacy V. So Ashley Emma came in. Says hi, writing my rough draft. Awesome. Plugging away. Diane will start drafting when is awake enough to form full sentences and know how to punctuate. I can relate to this. Maybe. Well, nice. I said hi to Ashley. Anyway, I was not on my correct channel, so I changed my I switched accounts there. So yes, like I said earlier, these sprints are posted on behalf of the Heart Breathings writing community group on Facebook. There is a link to the Facebook group. Please remember to answer questions. And here is a direct link to the schedule on the website. There's a detailed schedule, including any events like Double Down Day or the virtual writing retreat. I think everybody's got everything set up, probably except me, but I will be finishing that today. So let's see. Yeah. Diane watched an Abby Emmons video on writing minutes. Awesome. She is very knowledgeable and doing a lot of writing. Also, we have a Marika Gallman, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Hello. First time joining, but long time lurker. Oh, well, thank you for the lurks and thank you for joining. As a European who tends to write in the morning, aka your nights. I understand completely. Welcome. It's so nice to have folks from all over the world. I'm very fascinated with Europe, though. I was saying earlier that I was talking a little bit about what started my the idea for my novel is that I was doing some research on the genealogy of my maiden name. Let's just say it's European. Sometimes I will also say that it's has to do with the UK. Hello, Katerina, author Katerina Dennison's here. I love Abby Emmons. She's got such great insights. Absolutely. And she's very well spoken, and she knows just how to explain certain things. She does a really good job with that, with explaining certain tropes and how to apply them and all that stuff. Okay, now I'm going to pause that timer because I mentioned this earlier. So first sprint, I like having 25 minutes. It just kind of helps me try and work myself into my project and helps me settle in a little bit, do whatever I need to do, like set some things up in the chat or whatever, and maybe grab my coffee or anything that I needed. So yeah, but the second sprint, lately I've been doing 30 minutes or even 40 minutes. Please let me know what you would like. I don't have, I'm not able to run a poll yet. That happens at, I think that happens at 500 subs. I'm getting closer. Let's see, which is nice, and thank you everybody for that. So please let me know what you would like. Let's see. Diane says, I think she's pretty amazing too. It is storming. It is storming in Kansas. Storming bad, huh? It is. It's partly sunny. It is a it is kind of a sunny day here in Florida. Sunny Florida. So it's been pretty warm. Pretty warm for April, actually. It's getting a little close to 90. Which means I think it's going to be a very hot summer. Oh no. But I'd rather be cold than hot. So that's just me. I really enjoyed living in more what you would more define as the Deep South, aka Georgia and Louisiana, and I also lived in Alabama for a short time. So I really enjoyed that because there are seasons. At any rate, at any rate, that's just my venting here. So yeah, what would you guys like? 30 minutes, 40 minutes? Please let me know. And but because of doing that does limit us to 3 sprints. Because I don't want to go too far over time because Diane Dobson-Barton's stream is right after mine at 2 p.m. Eastern. So I will be ending here at 1. And I'm just waiting for comments to come through. If they're coming. It might take a couple of minutes. So yeah. Diane, I will only be in your stream for a short time because I have an appointment at 3 o'clock Eastern. How is your weather where you are, Katerina? Who also lives in Florida, as I recall. But I might make an executive decision and give it a couple more minutes. Katerina says it's sunny as per usual. Yes, this time of year, it can be very sunny, right? It's sunny. However, in the summer, it can be very, very cloudy and storming. I mentioned that earlier, I do believe. Yes, I mentioned that in the first few minutes of streaming, actually. But thank you very much for anybody who just came in. I can say it again. Facebook is no longer allowing, what is it, third party? I don't know the exact term, but they're no longer allowing folks outside of YouTube to stream to YouTube. I mean, to stream to Facebook. So yeah. So that will not happen anymore. Catering says, I'm ready for some summer storms, but not the heat. Well, yeah, same, as I said earlier. I'm not looking forward to, 98 degrees in August, where it feels like 113. Completely agree. Diane, I wrote that more as a reminder to myself. Gotcha. I understand completely. Yeah, because that was the note I was looking at was a reminder. Yes, and that will be happening after the virtual writing retreat. So that would be Monday, as of Monday. Let's see. Okay, well, I did find a timer on Jenna's channel. If everybody would like, I'm getting rid of tabs, just in case. Because it does pull on the internet. And Lord knows, writers and creative folks tend to have a lot of tabs. And all right. Okay, just in case. Does that sound fine? I went to I went to Jana's channel and I found that she has a 30-minute sprint timer. Or I can just do it right here. And I could even do 40 minutes here using my on-brand Pomodoro Kitty. It matches very well. That color. I'm continuing to get rid of some text. Okay. Well, I'm going to make an executive decision. I'm going to try. I'm going to see what happens and use Jenna's time instead. Let's see. This one here. It's very parties oriented. I used to use a lot of AuthorTuber timers or other timers when I first started streaming back in 2020. I started streaming for I started streaming for Heart Breathings in last year. So I've been streaming for a little bit more than a year in February. Alrighty. Quick reminders. Please do whatever you need to do for yourself. If you're ready to work, that's great. If you're able and you need to, walking around, again, like I said earlier, walking around is great. Do whatever you need to do for yourself. If you need to go to drink of water, I'm going to go ahead and get it started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. All right, looks like there's a built-in break in the video. Well, interesting. Yeah, so sorry for the technical issues. So let's see. So I mostly had to deal with that. Yeah. Anyway, I do appreciate this, Diane. Thank you very much. So yes, Paget. Facebook is not going to be doing that anymore. They will. Maybe they're going to have some kind of thing that they're doing exclusively. I'm not sure yet. People are not really sure. But yes, after this weekend, after the virtual, probably that was coming out by now, going to come out by now. After the virtual writing retreat on Monday, streaming to into Facebook from a streaming software like StreamYard or whatever will not be allowed. So, and also hi back. So I'm glad you didn't forget to eat today, by the way. Excuse me. Pardon. Totally remember a couple times. Good. So, Paget liked this floating heart timer. Super cute. This is Jenna's timer that she made specifically for her to use and for other heart rhythm streams to use. So thank you very much for that. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm just going to skip over. Again, I apologize for technical issues. I'm just going to skip over some stuff. So I'm just going to skip over it. But yes, this is definitely true, Diane. More time equals more work done. Very true. Not that I got much done, but I was dealing with that, and I have I have looked at some files, however, and I was doing a little organizing of my desktop as well. So yeah. Miss Diane, 1,240 words done. That's wonderful. Congratulations. That is yay in sign language. Congratulations. That's awesome. And Genesis, gotta love on my fellow admin. Yes, I saw, and I wasn't aware, did not know that that all of the Hardys, all of the admin are included in the timer. Did not know. So that's very cool. So I'm just checking my cord, making sure everything's plugged in nicely. Yeah. And let's see. We can do after this over, after this break timer is over. Does everybody want to do sort of a wrap-up thing about, say, 15, 20, or 25 minutes? What does everybody want? That way we're not people who do primarily heart breathing sprints has a little break in between mine and Diane's sprints. So please let me know. Diane, if I really push it, I could hit my nano goal. Just don't wear yourself out too much. But very nice. Today. Today. And it's not even the end of Camp Nano. Let me okay. What does everybody want? 25. As it is almost 1 o'clock, I ordinarily in my stream somewhere around 1 o'clock. Sometimes a little after, depending on what's going on in the world. Excuse me. Dan had a very low goal, though. You can create whatever goal you want to, especially with Camp Nanos in April and July. But really, it's for any of the events. I didn't even set anything up this time, but I've had some problems with the website over the last couple of years, so I kind of have been not using it. So. $25. Going once. Going twice. Wait a few seconds. And sold. All right. So please, again, remember to do whatever you need to do for yourself or your business. If you're a writer, whatever you are doing. I'm gonna have some more water. And I'm gonna have some more water. I think I might just run away from the computer and do some journaling. I think I'll probably do that. Thank you very much, Padgett. I've had this shirt for a few years now. Yeah, it was a gift. A gift from my yes, I do like the color very much. I got some edits input and successfully put off the engineer from dragging me to IKEA for now. I don't know, that kind of sounds like fun. But I know you're working. You are editing. Alrighty. So again, do whatever you need to do. I also just popped in one thing that just popped in my head is save your work. Take a sip, stretch, remember to save your work, and do what you need to do for yourself. We're going to go ahead and get this last sprint started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get spread. Okay, what did everybody do? I did some journaling, and I wrote down a couple things I need to do. So there's that. And so a little bit of things done. Let's see. How to do. If you want to talk about that, that's cool. What, you're not in a tab that's playing YouTube, and then it doesn't want to cooperate. Oh, I also got coffee. So there's that. Let's see. Katerina, I actually got some work done this sprint. It's taken me a while to get into it. I understand. That was kind of me actually too. And then I had some issues. Oh well. Diane, 124, but made coffee and did a household task. But yeah, I also got coffee. Katerina, coffee is important. Mine is cold. I put mine on warmer. Didn't turn on though. Whatever. Mug warmers are great investments for your office. Ask me how I know. That's right. Diane is still 0 drafting. Awesome. So, I guess that is our third and final sprint. It is 23 after the hour, so I'm going to start wrapping things up. I say thank you very much to everybody who came in while live. And Katerina says, I need to get one of those. I have a thermal mug, but it says chai time, so I'm not allowed to put coffee in it. I like chai myself. Let's see. Yesterday in somebody else's friends was saying I was drinking chai and having a spice cake, so it just goes. But anyway, let's see. Plumstone got a lot of editing done, but the school called and the kid needs to come home. So I guess she needs to take girl too. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, been there, done that. That's for sure. I'm a mom as well. Plumstone also says, thanks for the sprints. It's been really productive. That's great. I'm so glad. Diane, but most proud I have not touched snacks bought for a treat. There you go. I was tempted to snack while popping into the kitchen for one thing or another. I looked in the pantry and then walked away. I also looked in the fridge and walked away. So that's pretty good. Katerina likes chai too. That's why I got it. I also like dirty chai, which I do use for it too. Remind me what dirty chai is. Does that have? Is that the version that has milk in it? I do like to put almond milk in it. I do like almond milk. Please ignore the kitty. Oh, chai with espresso. I mean, that sounds good, but that's a lot of a lot of caffeine. I guess for me. Chai. Everybody likes chai. But you know, it also kind of reminds me of the holidays a little bit. The spices, cinnamon, and all the things. So yummy. It's so yummy. So yes, it is getting close to 1:30. So I guess I'll kind of wrap things up by saying I ordinarily sprint. My regular scheduled sprints are Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So some things are coming up, as well as a virtual writing retreat is this weekend. I will also be sprinting on Sunday from 11 to 1 for the virtual writing retreat. So I will be before I leave to go run my errand. I think I'll probably be doing that taken care of. Let's see. Thank you to everybody watching today live. Thank you to anybody watching replay. Can't think of anything else except if you're interested in any of the things I mentioned today, including editing services, my Etsy shop, or whatever. If you feel slow it down a little. If you are interested in any of those things, my link tree is below. There's a bunch of things linked below, including all the heartbreaking things, including the schedule with a complete list of everybody who streams for Heartbreakers. Yeah. Yes. Alrighty, well, I will see everybody later. I'll see everybody on Sunday, I guess. And okay, then I will see some people at Diane's stream for a little bit. Have a great day, everybody.